Spider stream.
Back.
Bag me. Bag me. Back it. Yeah, his personal security guard. Thank you, security.
I did not get Wingstop. That was only she left it in my house. Yes, and I was like, if my dog was he would have actually been dead. He would have been dead. Stop. So that's what you're doing.
Not in public. last man standing here, so.
Okay. So it's just the one. I don't know if you've ever seen this one. Yeah, it's funny. It drains the battery faster. The battery has Ethernet.
I bet.
And on Wi-Fi. No. It's weird though.
Yeah. Oh yeah? Can you just leave it plugged in here? Or do you need me to be away from the camera?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Don't have like a power source.
No, I have a different version of this. This is my other kit, and the power is like right there.
Yeah.
Actually, you know where it is? It's with that iPad kit. Yeah, which
I think I had
we're
that.
gonna have to do one next week.
We're gonna have to do iPad next week. Where are we at next? side here? Here, but the thing is, its feed is pretty data heavy. So like the one we usually have, this is a little bit older iPad. It doesn't have Wi-Fi 6 speed, and so that can handle that the data rate. But we can see it might just be a little laggy as well. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, back and forth. I'll turn the screen down a little bit. That eats a lot too. Oh, it's doing okay actually. It just might lag at times, right?
All right, how are we going to follow that up? Holy War doubleheader, part 2, JV edition.
Yes.
We got Regis Jesuit Raiders JV versus the Valor Screaming Eagles. Liam Waters and Joseph Osborne coming at you from the South Suburban Sports Complex. Joe, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm fired up after that last game, and I'm excited to see more action between Regis Jesuit and Valor Christian.
Yes, sir. So the Valor Christian Screaming Eagles JV squad, they've been the busier of the two teams thus far in the CPHL season. They are 5-0-0, so perfect record, undefeated so far. Let's see if the Raiders are willing to change that tonight. And on the other side, Regis Jesuit Raiders have played one game. They tied that one, and we'll see what they're going to do today. So a couple of players to look at for the Eagles. They got a lot of swing players, so I'm not exactly sure if they're in the lineup tonight, but Carson Deep and Logan Walker. Deep with 5 points this season, 2 goals, 3 assists. Walker with 6. That's 4 goals, 2 assists on the Raiders side of things. Holden Ambrosio, one of the top players so far this season, 3 points in that first game, 1 goal, 2 assists. Iggy Cole, number 8, 3 points, 1 goal, 2 assists as well. And then currently nothing on the board so far, but I like to say my dad, the coach for the varsity team, Alan Waters, will say the same thing. Number 12, Owen Sparks, watch this player. He is incredible, passionate kid, hard worker. He's going to be fun to watch. So not sure who's starting in net. It'll be one of Nico Moore or Henry Snow. On the other end of things, Take me a second to find it. Probably one of, I'm going to go with Denny for that, or Havocost. We'll see in a second. I do see number 35 is in the lineup. That's Logan Walker. I expect him to be a challenge for the Raiders tonight.
Yeah, and if Carson Deep plays, that'll be...
Looks like he is 25.
Yeah, there
yeah.
he is right there. He had some great plays last game.
Yeah.
Really speedy. Will be exciting.
Probably a bit of a short bench. I've watched a lot of Valor games so far this season. They have a lot of swing players. As a result, one of the squads ends up usually having a short bench because it's hard to have the legs for 2 games. So as we see a couple of players, especially deep, and I see Canapari on this roster. He played in the last game. Caden Tarbert played in the last game. Max Sutter, Jack Bevan, Ben Purchase. I think those guys are all out there. On deep, we see Connor Foy out there. He played in the varsity game. Jackson O'Donnell, Kane Coffey, Jackson King. All names I recognize. Yeah, Caden Liu, he was out there in the last game. So, yeah, a lot of guys to look out for. And then we'll see on the Raiders side of things. I know we got to get to sponsors and stuff, which we will momentarily. But where is he? Andrew Pasalia played in the varsity game. So he might be doubling up today, too, as the Raiders get going. Puck drop, and we are underway. Eli Beck playing that forward. Connor Bostic out there with Andrew Pasalia and Holden Ambrosio. Eagles have it right now. Their defenseman, number 26, or sorry, 16. There's a chance in front. Eli Beck's gonna shoot this. That goes wide. Couple of early chances for the Raiders. Here it is for Pasalia. Here's a shot and a save by the goaltender. That's number 1.
Wow, Pasalia at the right place at the right time, intercepting that pass and almost getting the goal for the Raiders very early in the game.
So one thing that we were failed to mention in the warm-ups, we didn't have enough time, but this broadcast is sponsored by Kevin Bostic. On behalf of Kevin Bostic, we're going to talk a little bit about Dog Nation throughout the broadcast, a non-profit organization that is very supportive of the hockey community in times of need. So we'll get to that in a second, but we're back in it. There's a shot from Matthew Backus, who also played in the varsity game. That went wide of the net. Eli Beck still out there. Joza on puck. Puck goes deep. Iggy Cole, one of my personal favorite players on this team out there. A couple of fun stories about him and his mom, who was my theology teacher when I was at Regis my senior year. So shout out Miss Cole if you're watching or if you're here. I'm not sure where she is, but some fun stuff there. Number 15 for the Raiders out there, that's Bennett Farber. His brother Will, number 3 for varsity, I believe is injured right now. Speaking of 3, there's Zegan Beasley dumping the puck into the Eagles zone. Gogol with it to Carson Deep, who played in the last game. There's a chance for Berglund, and Foy has it. Tell you what, a lot of swing players does make my job easier. all the numbers are mostly the same players for, or maybe not the same players, but a lot of similar names for the Eagles. Here's a chance in front for Brubaker, as the Raiders continue to dig in the corner.
Yeah, I think the fact that there's so much swing players on this Valor team,
yeah,
might contribute to how they perform. A lot of tired legs, but it's kind of hard to tell that from face value. They're really working hard out there.
Bostic trying to battle with. Sorry, I got my roster sheets a little mixed up here. Carson Deep. Puck comes to Carson Deep with it. And he sends it to Bevan. Bevan in the corner, backhand, in front, scores!
Wow, first shot on goal.
Nicholas
from Valor.
Nicholas Martino with that one. Let's check out the replay here. That was a nice feed in front from Jack Bevan, and Martina buries it. It's a 1-goal game with the Eagles. striking first.
Yeah, again with that back door. There he is, backdoor presence. We're talking about that last game.
Yep.
How that's crucial to a lot of goals.
And when you're the defensive team in that situation, Joe, right? I mean, especially the defensemen and centers, you want to be on that.
Oh yeah.
Right? And so that's something that a lot of teams can kind of sneak up on you, and that's exactly what the Eagles did there. Makes the difference in this game so far. So, Dog Nation, I've got a couple of cool stories about this as well. Maybe we'll talk about it a little bit at the intermission, but I am a proud employee of Shaw Hockey Productions, and Mike Shaw actually had me doing the camera and the filming and the broadcasting for the Dog Nation Dog Bowl tournament this past summer. And a super cool tournament. I'll share a little bit more about the games here momentarily, but
yeah, really good cause.
Yep. Puck goes down the ice, and it comes to Logan Walker. Walker, one of the top performers on the team right now for the Eagles. Here's Iggy Cole with it. He's going to dump it back deep. Tanner Majors dropping the puck to the corner as that slips by Matt Backus. And back to the Raiders wheeling. As I'm not quite sure who's wearing 18. I don't have that on my roster, so we'll figure that out for you guys momentarily. But for now, I'm going to guess that's Pearson Wiedemeyer. Might be helping out from varsity. Eagles with the puck. Tanner Majors trying to send it out of the zone. Matthew Backus shoots and kind of takes the stick with the puck. Majors trying to send it up. Eli Beck trying to get that into the Eagles zone. I do apologize. I mean, we do tried to find all of these players and their names and numbers and everything on Game Sheet and a couple of different sources. Looks like we are missing a couple of names and numbers from our roster sheet, so we'll do our best. We are not paid to do this, right? So that if that makes a difference a little bit, then
we do accept tips, though.
Yeah, we do.
Just kidding.
In the form of advice or money.
Yes, we do need advice.
Zach Acuna back at it. Son of a regular commentator on this on these broadcasts, Chris Acuna, getting a break tonight. Thank you for letting Joe and me step in.
So happy to step in.
Yeah.
Very exciting games today.
Raiders going to send that the length of the ice. Will it make it on net? It won't. Icing on the Raiders. So back to Dog Nation for a second. Like I said, I was proud to kind of help out with that tournament a little bit in the broadcasting side of things. They took one day of the tournament. It's an adult league tournament for those who aren't familiar. And they took one day to do like special needs types of games. And so there was a game for people who have impaired vision. There's a shot stopped by Henry Snow, getting a couple of first looks. Yeah, there's a game for people with impaired vision. They had like a big puck that like had rattling sound and stuff. That was really cool. They had a oh, here's a chance for Andrew Pasalia. Just didn't bring the puck with him. That's important.
Looks like he was trying to kick that puck forward, but kind of missed it.
Yeah, slid right under his feet. Here's Purchase trying to feed in front. Deep with a shot, scores. Carson Deep makes it a 2-0 game early.
Yeah,
in this first period.
That's just a really good shot.
Yep.
Right at the top corner. That's exactly where you want to hit.
Nice snapshot, yeah. Let's see that from behind the net here.
Very quickly.
Yep.
Very quick to make that shot, too.
We'll get back to more Dog Nation stuff in a second, but 2-0 Eagles to start the game here. Puck comes back to the Raiders zone where Leighton Cavey's on it. Backhand pass, trying to get it to his partner. I believe that's Wiedemeyer trying to get the puck out of the Raiders zone and into the Eagles one. Lou cutting back. There's Roberts on it, it looks like. Raiders trying to get that into the slot for a play. Deep, trying to get out of the Raiders zone. Roberts taking a hit for his efforts there. Martina was hit on the play, and it's offside. So Joe, just to tell you a little bit more about Dog Nation here, one of my favorite moments, they did a game for, like, how do I put this? Like, people who have been, like, in serious accidents or, like, recovered from cancer, things like that. There was one guy playing in the game who had, like, a 14-foot fall and could barely skate, but everyone on the ice kind of pulled together. They got him a hat trick in the game.
Wow.
So that was a really cool moment. Put some tears in my eyes as I was covering those games. But really cool to see what they do, kind of supporting hockey players and families who are in need. So yeah, on behalf of us, on behalf of Kevin Bostic, thank you for sponsoring this. Shout out to Dog Nation for everything that you do for the hockey community.
That's really awesome and inspiring to hear. Liam actually sent me one of the videos from one of those games, and it looks like a lot of fun to watch.
Yep.
I believe it was the impaired vision one, and it's really cool how they make that work, and it's really impressive to see that despite their impaired vision, they're able to still play so well.
That's right. And another one that they do, I think this one was more for kids. They do sled hockey, which if any of you have never seen sled hockey before, it's for people with like injured legs or people who might not have legs. And I mean, they have like sleds that they sit on and 2 sticks, and they get to play hockey almost just as much as the rest of us can. So
yeah,
really cool to see some of that stuff. On the adult league note, Joe and I actually play on an adult league team in the summers, and we would like to play in the Dog Bowl sometime. That would be super cool. So when I saw this tournament, saw that there's a bunch of adult league teams playing in it, super cool. I would love to play in this tournament at some point. Here's a shot in front by Bostic, rebound. Bostic scores! Connor Bostic pokes it in.
Amazing play, great positioning.
Yes.
Look at that puck movement, right to the middle. That's exactly where you want it. Defense loses the puck.
He just gets that backhand in. We'll see if he
finishes the job.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Amazing play.
Took advantage of that chaos in front. You know, chaos creates confusion for the goalie in that scenario, and Bostic able to cut the Eagles' lead in half. It's 2-1 Eagles.
Yeah, we definitely got a game here. Stopping, no more shutout for Valor. Not this game.
Bennett Roberts wins the faceoff, and the Raiders dump it deep. Eagles have it now. Oh, almost a chance as Berglund was looking for. Oh, here's a chance in front. Goalie stopped it. Not sure who put that on net. It might have been Brubaker.
I think off the foot of Brubaker.
Yeah. Roberts with a great back check there. Beasley trying to shovel that out of the Raiders zone, but they have it again. Martina trying to get a shot on. Oh, Beasley looking for that stretch pass, trying to find Brubaker again. Brubaker's looking for that that lane to the net. I like that a lot. Roberts in on the forecheck. Cavey sending that up, and Wiedemeyer puts it up off the glass. Dogpile on the far board, or near boards. Gunlock sends that down. Hard forecheck coming from Ambrosio. One of my favorite things about that player. Hard skater, hard forechecker, gritty, grinder. Neilio put the puck aside. Bouncy puck right now. Some howling going on in the audience. Must be a fans of a particular player out here or something. Here's a potential 2-on-1 for the Eagles. Walker with it. Puck comes to Foy. Trying to find, I believe, Walker in front, 39. I don't have a 39 on my roster here, so bear with us. 7:34 left in the first period. Henry Snow covered that up. Snow hasn't actually gotten that many looks so far. Raiders defense playing pretty well in front of him. Here's a potential one. Lou dumping that deep. Bevan with it, protecting the puck from Backus. Deep. Eagles top unit out here right now, it looks like. Good feet to Bevan. Bevan cutting back, trying to evade the pressure from Joza. And now Cole trying to get a hit on him. Joza trying to send that out of the zone, but it's kept in by Lou. Joza has it now, but it's going to be a penalty on the Raiders. Looks like Iggy Cole's going to go to the box for cross-checking. A little bit of confusion. Oh, yeah, there we go. Cole for cross-check.
Excited to see how the Raiders will handle this PK. Varsity team handled the PKs very well.
Yeah, they did.
I don't believe there were any goals.
Sounds right. Yeah, I don't think Valor had
PKs.
any power play goals.
So we'll see how JV goes.
Here's a shot coming from the right side. Snow with the blocker save. And Beck able to send that down the ice. Oh. The unfortunate thing about this is Iggy Cole is one of the Raiders' top penalty killers, so to not see him out on the ice for this is a bit unfortunate, but Pasalia and Bostic are the forwards. See if they're up to the task. So far, so good. Bevan with it. A couple of these guys had already been on the ice before the power play, so maybe some tired legs out there. Foy with a shot, trying to find a deflection in front, but Snow with an easy stop. And we'll see that on the replay, a couple of little give and goes, and
there's a shot.
Bevan looking for a deflection in front. Nothing doing for them. Raiders win the faceoff and get it out. That goes out of play, though, into the netting as Wiedenmeyer sent that out.
Yeah, Raiders, bet they wish they did not hit the net so they could burn more time with that.
True. Fresh legs, though.
Fresh legs.
F. tries to put that on, and a follow-up chance on the rebound, stopped by Snow. Martina, the lone goal scorer, or sorry, not lone goal scorer, one of the goal scorers for the Eagles. Trying to get another one. Eagles with it. Walker trying to get control of the puck. Sova back to Lou. Lou dumps it down deep. Raiders going to get to this puck first. No, they're not. Martina, that puck just slips off his stick, and that's going to be a penalty on Martina as he kind of hits Backus up high. Probably going to be an interference call. We'll see it on the replay here behind the net, Joe. Oh, this might, yeah, here's the hit. Oof.
Yeah, and Backus a little slow to get up, kind of curled over there.
We were talking in the last game a lot about player safety, right? And you know how the refs can sort of put the whistles away for a couple of these moments, but really when it's a hit like that, something to the head or something that could really kind of jeopardize the player's safety, it's good to see them make these calls, right? So we'll get a little 4-on-4 action here. Face-off, bit of a funny one. One back with the hand of Ben Purchase. Battling for it behind the net. Bostic unable to break free from it. Shot was fanned on by Beasley, but he gets it down deep. Comes back to Acuna, have a shot, and a save by the goaltender.
That was great positioning. You definitely just want to get as much shots as you can.
Oh, Kuna right on top of that.
Kuna delivers.
We'll do it again. Still 4-on-4 for 18 seconds before the Raiders will have a power play. Bostic in on the forecheck, but now it's Foy cutting back.
Five seconds left till the power play.
Gogol sent that all the way down, and because we're 4-on-4, that is still icing.
How convenient.
So Raiders will change up the D, it looks like. Got Backus and Beck out there. Ambrosio digging in the corner. Pasalia set free from the penalty box. So Raiders are on the power play now. Ambrosio back to Backus. Backus with the shot, deflected in front, and the goalie gets a stop on it. Four minutes 40 left in the first period. Raiders still with just over a minute to go on this power play as they get a new unit out there.
Yeah, I got to give it to the Raiders. They handled that PK really well. It definitely did help that the teams got evened out there for that second penalty from Valley.
Oh, here's a shot and a save by the goalie. I think 18 might actually be Nowlin now that I think of it. He's playing in a lot of defensive positions, and I do actually think I remember him wearing 18 in the Twisted Wrister tournament. So we're gonna go with Nowlin for now for the rest of the game. I apologize for getting that one wrong as the Eagles send that one all the way down. River Nowlin reverses that to his D partner and back to Nowlin.
Raiders had a great shot there earlier, but also a great save, just sticking a leg out from the goalie.
See if maybe in between periods here or in between the second and third, maybe find out the name of that goalie. I don't have him on my roster.
Investigating here.
We will. We'll do some.
Shaw Hockey Productions.
Yeah. Back to Nowlin. Nowlin with a low shot, rebound, and man, Farber was just unable to put that away. Another good stop by the goaltender.
Now we're seeing this goaltender make a lot of great plays.
Jumping on the rebounds there. Good job from the Raiders. Owen Sparks is out there with Brubaker. Here it is, Sparks putting it on, deflected wide by the goalie. Berglund out there. There's Deep on the line change, a little risky there for the Eagles. Here comes Purchase, great defensive play by Bostic. Excuse me, that's Beck. Eagles regrouping. Deep with a nice move. Gets into the Raiders zone. Purchase giving chase. Sparks send it back to the point for the Eagles. As Gogol sent that wide. Purchase in front. Here's a chance and a save by Snow. Puck behind the net. Here it is in the slot. A shot saved again by Snow. Off of the stick of number 14 for the Eagles. Bevan bouncing that off the glass. Connor Bostic working his way into the Eagles zone. Pasalia with it. Pasalia still with it. To Bostic. Bostic with the one Raiders goal. Carson Deep with it. He's got a little bit of space. He'll skate up ice, trying to split the D, but they'll have none of it. Beasley with a good play. Oh, big dangerous hit there by Beasley, and he's going to go to the penalty box for that. Another one for the player safety you see probably on this replay if we get one. Unfortunately, Beasley did kind of have a little bit of an elbow up on that hit, and yeah, he'll go serve 2 minutes in the sin bin for that.
Yeah, and those 2 minutes will be the remainder of the first period.
Yeah. They will, if they don't get scored on, they'll have 1 second of PK time on the upon the start of the period. Ref having maybe not. I was gonna say ref having a conversation with the Raiders bench. I was wondering if maybe they make that a 2 and 10, but Raiders fortunate to just have the 2-minute penalty and have Beasley back at the end of it. So the Raiders eating the puck in the corner. We talked about that last game too, how the penalty killers, that's one thing you wanna do a little bit, is eat that puck in the corner on the penalty kill and kill some time. Lou with the puck at the high slot. He'll drop it back to number 26, Avseev, with a shot on, and the rebound came to Purchase, and he sent it over the net. Another hard shot gets blocked there by the Raiders, and here comes Cole. As I mentioned, top penalty killer now getting a chance at it. Nice move, Iggy Cole. Gets stopped up there by the Eagles D, but as he does, he will continue the battle in the corner.
Iggy Cole looking like he's digging with his hands there. Yeah, no, you're right though. He's definitely proven himself as a good penalty killer on the Regis Raiders.
And one important aspect of that is keep your shift short, and he did just that. Went to the bench and let Pasalia or Roberts out there. Roberts heads to the bench.
Oh yeah, you can get so easily tired when you're on a penalty kill. Just less players means more running.
Puck off the skate of Eli Beck, and another good stop by the goalie.
Almost a shorthanded goal there.
Yep. 35 seconds left to go in this penalty kill for the Raiders. Then Beasley will be, surprise no call there. A little bit of a trip coming from the Raiders as Foy keeps the puck in the Raiders zone, still with it. Foy with avoiding the stick checking from Ambrosio, as Ambrosio is going to chip that off the boards. Not quite. Kept in by Gogol. 9 seconds left to go in the period. Gogol with the puck. Good stick work there by Beck. Puck still on the stick of Deep, and Beck will clear it just as the period ends. 2-1 Eagles at the end of the first. A bit of a different result first period as we had last game. Right, Joe?
Oh yeah, Liam, valiant effort from both teams, and it looks like Valor Christian has won the battle, but what team will win the Holy War?
That's right.
The second Holy War of tonight.
We saw Valor Christian victorious in the last one. What was that? Was that a 2-1 victory for?
It was a 2-1 victory.
Yeah. Gosh, I already forgot. Sleepy today.
All good, all good.
So what we're seeing right now, we're seeing that same. Oh, it's not the third period. Same score from the entire game earlier, but just in the first period. So we'll see what the Raiders can do here. Thank you again to Kevin Bostic for sponsoring our broadcast, and again a shout out on his behalf to Dog Nation for all they do. Thank you to the Bostic family and to our wonderful fans.
Yeah, these fans have been great tonight.
Yeah, they have.
Definitely been a key player in this Holy War.
See, I thought about going and bugging Mr. Barone over there. One of the Valor dads, and also our current rival commentator. So, as I'm sure he has a more accurate lineup for the Eagles. Thought maybe I could go steal that.
Well, there's only one of him and two of us.
That's
so.
right. Maybe
we can take him.
Yeah. Maybe in between during the ice make. So, kind of funny for Zegan Beasley having to go into the box for a singular second as we
that'll be interesting.
Kick off this second period. And there he goes to the bench, and out comes Berglund. Don't let the clock in the top left corner of your screen deceive you. This is the second period. Our clock with Shaw Hockey Productions is actually connected directly to the scoreboard. And so whoever's around the scoreboard Small mistake there. We're in the second period, not the third, so may have to call that out a few times to avoid any confusion. We are far from the end of this game. Good save by Snow in front off of Mikitu. He's not even in this game.
Yeah, right off the bat.
I'm not sure who that was in front, but yeah.
Well, right off the bat, we do see Valor stabbing at the net there.
Yep. Pests in front. All right, commentator Waters needs to lock in here. Here we go. Barone sending that deep. Luca Fisher, I can only assume brother of the other Fisher. Could be wrong though. Can't always make assumptions. Ambrosio is going to chip that off of the wall. Coates there as well. Bostic out there with Pasalia. Nowlin out there for D. Nowlin, and that wasn't Coates, that was actually KV. As the puck comes back to Nowlin, he sends it back to KV. Battling for it on the boards, KV. Gets it back out to Pasalia. Pasalia trying to center for Ambrosio, good idea. Wasn't able to make it work. Oh, a little drop pass, just unable to make it to Bostic.
Oh, good puck movement here. Oh,
yeah.
Misses the pass though.
You jinxed him, Joe.
My bad, my bad.
The announcer jinx. Number 13 for Valor on the forecheck, Purchase. Battling with Nowlin. A shot towards the net comes to the stick of Farber. And a 3-on-2. Except Bostic's going to head to the bench. Probably a smart move there. Farber with the shot. Joza with him. Goalie makes the save. And the puck comes to the high slot for Acuna. Acuna with the shot, saved by the goaltender. Acuna, he's been looking for it all season so far.
Oh, he wants it for sure. He got open and another snipe, but didn't quite make it past the goalie.
And you can see his dad over here, Chris Acuna, telling him to keep that shot low. Good advice coming from the coach. As Iggy Cole steps into the faceoff dot. Majors battling, trying to get that puck up for a breakout. Walker chips it out of the zone, and it'll come back to Zach Acuna. Up to Beasley. That D pairing working, but Eagles trying to regroup here. Joza with some good positioning on the forecheck. And speaking of forecheck, here's Iggy Cole. Cole with a great forecheck there. And work it back to the point. Acuna, back to Cole. Cole down low. Trying to get that saucer pass in front was one of the Raiders forwards behind the net. I think Joza. Here comes Valor the other way. Purchase. Cutting in on the outside. Backhand save by Snow.
Yeah, Valor just tried to flick it up too high there. Almost had an opportunity though.
Here comes Beasley the other way. I was betting on Beasley scoring a goal a few games ago. Let's see what he has now. Cutting on the outside, that big body. Backhands it in front, but nothing doing there for the Raiders. Beck gets the puck first and bounces it off the boards. Raiders in the midst of a line change here, as Beasley's gonna get to this puck. Christian Eagles player falling into that puck. I don't think he meant to do that. Here it is in front, a chance to lane to the net there for Gogol, the defenseman, unable to get anything going. Folks, we are 2-1 Eagles here in the second period. 12:45 to go. As Berglund sent that forward. Goalie came out to play it. Can be a little risky sometimes, but made it work out to the corner. Brubaker out there with Roberts and Berglund. Puck comes out of the Eagle zone and is dumped in by Nowlin. Raiders still offside, need to touch up. A couple of them unaware of that. As Roberts still trying to make a play while offside. Raiders making a change here. Bevan trying to get that up for deep. Backus up for Ambrosio. Past him, here comes Deep. Deep to Bevan. Bevan may have a guy on the left side. Walker was there. And Logan Walker trying to get a handle on it. Still with it. Walker cuts to the middle. Walker with a shot. Goes wide. Bevan loses the puck as the Raiders try to come the other way. Pasalia didn't quite get to the red line. Sends it down. I don't think he meant to do that, and it's icing on the Raiders.
A long time without a whistle there. A lot of tired legs, it looks like, but.
And a tired voice for Liam Waters. No whistles means a lot of talking for me.
Yes, it does.
Face-off one forward by the Raiders. Maybe a little too much, though, as it could go down for another icing here. And it does. 11:19 left in the second period. Looks like the clock was corrected, so we are in the second period. 2-1 Eagles. Eagles win the face-off. It comes back to Barone, who shoots, goes wide. Nowlin sends that. I think that's out of play. Yeah, that's in the bench.
And they're going to send it back to the target,
where we will find Iggy Cole and a certain number 38 that's not listed on my roster. And that puck will quickly come back to Snow, who will cover up, and we'll do it again.
Yeah, this game kind of started out with a lot of scoring, and now these teams have not let that happen.
Right, we're kind of right back where we were in the first period of the varsity game.
Oh, yeah.
Backus has it, battling for it. Nowlin there to support him. Barone there as well. There's a chance in front for 37 with a shot, and that was gloved down by Snow. 10:40 to go.
Great
in the
save
second
by
period.
Snow there. He, the last two goals, the two goals that Valor Christian scored, the way they were upper deck, top shelf, and now he's ready for those type of shots.
Purchase to the dot for the Eagles. Cole, nice face-off win by Iggy Cole. But Purchase digging in deep. Speaking of deep, Deep's out there as well. Purchase.
Liam made that joke last
Yeah,
game.
I sure did. I had two opportunities for it. Never failed.
You gotta do it, you gotta do it.
Bevan lost the puck there. Majors sent it down. Beasley trying to get that out of the zone. It was touched by a Eagles player, therefore not icing. Bevan with it. Raiders trying to get the puck off of him right now. Having a hard time with it.
Yeah, doing a great job with stiff arming and
Yeah.
using that body.
This ain't rugby though. Beasley chips it off the glass. Oh, I thought Deep got a stick on that, but I guess not. Icing Raiders. .9:39 left to go in the second period. Eagles up by 1. Martina steps to the dot. A block there by Joza, and potentially rushed the other way, but picked off nicely there by the Eagles defense.
A lot of sword fighting there.
Ryan Barone, first back to get it. Avseev up to Martina. And now here come the Eagles, a shot on and a save by Snow. What a great hockey name Snow is, by the way. Henry Snow.
And it looks like James Stanley made that shot there, I want to say. And that was just a great pass. He had a lot of speed going into that.
James Stanley. Took me like a good 10 seconds to find that name on my sheet here. Here's a nice play in front, a loose puck in front, but a great save by Henry Snow. Hopefully we'll get another look at that. Boy, that was nice. Puck on net, so no icing.
Yeah, I gave it straight to the defender or the forward who took it and left.
Here come the Eagles the other way. Fisher was stripped of the puck, but he has it again. Fisher dropping, and he receives it back, but picked off there by the Raiders defense. Majors goes D to D, and a shot by Lou. Rebound, scores! 3-1.
Incredible play. Such a quick shot, too. There he is.
So the assist will definitely come from Lou and Majors.
Yeah, as a defender, you just want to make those shots, and it's low percentage shots for sure, but then stuff like this happens where they get the rebound.
Yeah.
That's an easy goal right there.
And that's exactly why we kind of saw Chris Acuna motioning to some of the Raiders defense. You got to keep those shots low, because those are the ones that you can get an easy rebound off of. Stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's how we are now 3-1. Here's another shot from the Eagles. That one was stopped nicely by Snow. Off the stick of Bevan. Eight minutes, 10 seconds. Second period. Now 3-1.
We just really needs to answer if they want to get back in this game.
Here come the Raiders the other way. Not icing. Bostic trying to put that in front for Pasalia, but a good defensive play there by Purchase. Bostic trying to leave that for Ambrosio, but instead now it's down deep for Ambrosio back to Bostic. Bit of a dynamic duo as we've seen so far. Pasalia trying to work that back to the point, but Deep has it now. Acuna trying to play it off the boards. A good defensive play there. Bit of a reverse hit from Bevan, and another one from Gogol on Bostic and Pasalia respectively. Puck almost kept in by Acuna, but playing a good defensive game today. Here's a chance, and scores. A bit of an easy one there for Purchase.
Wow.
Henry Snow with the tough judgment call to come out and play that. And, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Unfortunately, just kind of a bad bounce. You see him kind of.
Oh, he almost got there, too. Just missed it, and that's an easy goal. That is a layup.
You can see the gears turning there in Snow's head as he sees the puck, sees it's not quite controlled well by Purchase. Thinks I'm going to go get that. Unfortunately, Purchase just kind of got control of it a little bit more quickly than Snow would have liked, and 4-1 Eagles.
Yeah, Purchase just got a little extra speed there that Snow was not expecting.
So Purchase with a breakaway goal to make this 4-1. Avseev with it now. Martina to Avseev. Avseev trying to feed it in front to Walker. Seems like Walker kind of getting this little double shift action here. Saw him playing with the first line. Now he's out with these guys. Avseev battling for it with Walker. Lou there as well. Backus coming away with it. Backus will take it himself. The defender. Barone played that. Barone back with it. Lou playing it up to Walker trying to make a breakout pass. Eagles still have it. Walker up to Martina here at the end of their shift. Martina, Nowlin plays it around the boards. And Farber has it. .37 has it. And now it's turned over to the Raiders. Cole dumps it deep. With 5:45 left to go in the second period. We're about halfway through this game. River Nowlin takes it behind the net. He'll stop and take a look. Up to Berglund. Berglund was trying to chip that to the middle. Didn't quite deflect off the stick how he wanted, but it comes to Brubaker. Brubaker fanned on it. A lot of bouncy puck and weird stuff going on right now. Puck rings around the boards to Cavey. Cavey with the shot. Almost there, loose in the slot for Berglund. Berglund falls to the ice. Not sure if he tripped over a stick or just caught an edge. Barone plays it up. And it comes back to River Nowlin for the Raiders. Nowlin with a shot. It deflected weird. Berglund. And a shot stopped by the goaltender.
Yeah, a lot of exchange there. Did end in a shot though, and that's what the Raiders need right now. They just need lots of shots.
All you can do when you're down a few goals, right?
Oh yeah.
Bostic taking the face off for the Raiders. It's won by the Eagles. Ambrosio with it. Picked off, and it'll come down the other way. They got speed, but Backus gets to it first. Puck goes down the ice, no icing. Gogol playing that back to Foy. Deep with it. Deep back to Gogol. Gogol up to Bevan. Bevan finds Foy on the left side. A big hit by Backus on the near boards, but the Eagles still have it. Bevan, nice move in front, and they score. Beautiful move by Jack Bevan. And I can't see the number of the player who scored, but it was an easy one for him to deposit in the net after the nice move.
There's Bevan.
Oh, what a feed.
Yeah, Snow was totally expecting a shot from Bevan there.
So I think that was Benjamin Purchase.
I believe that's his second.
I think that might be his second, yeah. Ben Purchase, that's right. Ben Purchase cashing in. Come on, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, right? Because it's a purchase.
Don't explain it, man.
Okay. My bad. Acuna keeps the puck in the zone. Cole's there. We're having fun out here, folks.
It went over my head at first, I will admit.
I just wanted to make sure everyone in the audience got it too. Avseep with it. Beasley there defensively. Farber bouncing that around the Eagles defender. We got a 2-on-1. Farber with the shot. Oh, a good save there by the goalie. And he covers up.
Yeah, Liam bringing great play-by-play and some great jokes. Love to have him here.
Joe Osborne with the phenomenal color commentary. And Farber with a nice shot. Bennett Roberts wins the face-off to Berglund. Picked off by 37 for the Eagles. Beck back with it. Berglund trying to swing at it, but unable to make anything happen. Here's the Raiders the other way. Brubaker and Roberts, 2-on-2. Shot goes, and as I like to say, hit the wrong net.
Certainly did, Liam.
5-1, Eagles. Raiders in a tough position here, but Still plenty of time left. 2:58 left to go in the second period.
Yeah, Raiders just having a rough second period.
Ooh, Berglund trying to feed it in front.
Do need to change up their energy here if they want to make the comeback.
Luca Fisher was trying to get a lane in onto the net, but unable to get anything going there. Digging in the far corner now in the Raiders defensive zone. Berglund has it. 3-on-2 here. Berglund to Nowlin. Nowlin's shot deflected wide. Bostic trying to drop that back for Pasalia, but his stick was tangled up with one of the defensive players for the Eagles. Barone with it, up to Gogol. Nowlin stepping up on the play as Pasalia was trying to get an entry. Gogol using that puck protection to try to get in on the net, but a good play by Nowlin to keep it out. A backhand shot goes wide from Bevan. And it's back to the point where Fisher was trying to put it on, a rebound in front and some chaos going on in the blue paint.
Yeah, that's just good defense from Beasley.
Yeah.
Not letting any Valor Christian players sit in front of his goalie.
Oh, here's a chance in front, but a save by Snow. Bevan unable to get his shot through. Here's Purchase, already has 2 goals. Here's a shot and a save. Another shot and another save by Snow.
Yeah, Purchase is on hat trick watch.
Sure is. Last time,
Wow. That was actually a lot closer than what I initially
it really
thought.
was, yeah.
Great save by Snow.
Last time you and I called a game before today, Joe, we got to see varsity last year, Nolan Williams score a hat trick. That was pretty fun.
That's right. Good times.
Puck comes back to Majors. Majors putting a puck towards the net. And it comes back to Lou. Oh, a potential breakaway here for Farber. Already had that chance earlier. Farber trying to drive the net, but pushed off of the lane there by Deep.
Great defense by Deep. Getting a little messy in there.
Bevan back down to Deep. Deep trying to get the puck out of the zone. 35 seconds to go in the second period. And then we will take a break. Deep battling for it. Farber works it back to the point, 20 seconds left. Here's a shot, high save there. And here come the Eagles the other way with not much time left. Deep cutting back, but great defensive play to cut it off there by Eli Beck. Loose puck, 2 seconds, shot at the net. Stopped by Snow, time winds down. 5-1 Eagles with 1 period left to go. We are going to head to, I believe, maybe not. Sorry.
Yeah, Valor Christian, they definitely like that period. Regis, on the other hand.
So we're trying to figure out whether or not we're having an ice make right now. Everyone's leaving, which leads me to believe we are, but there's no Zamboni driver, so we'll find out. But thanks again to the Bostic family for sponsoring, and shout out to Dog Nation, everything you do for the hockey community here in Colorado. So we will head to some sort of intermission here, ice make or not sure. Joseph Osborne and Liam Waters. We will see you all here in about 10-15 minutes. Thank you. I've got numbers. I think I'm just missing quite a few names right now.
It's
I'm not
just
thinking about it.
yes.
What's up? I mean, he's definitely a better announcer.
No, it was fine. It was good. Yeah.
Like, I just,
Oh, do you really?
so,
Oh, wow.
but I'm like,
All right, let's see if these boys got one more period left in them. 5-1 Eagles, but it ain't over yet.
There's the puck drop.
We're underway. Eagles win the faceoff and is back in their zone. Beck's trying to keep it in, but got a little bit of sticky ice right now.
Let's go, Regis.
Shout out to Chris Acuna, hyping us up. And Matthew Backus takes a penalty. Now you got to tell me what he did. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't see it either. I was too busy laughing at him.
So
laughing at the whole situation.
Raiders going to go to the penalty kill here for mysterious Matthew Backus penalty. You all saw it, we didn't. Beasley trying to send that out, but it comes back to the point. Bevan with it. Shot on, goes wide. From 25 out there, that's deep. Thank you to Mr. Barone, the announcer, for the other side of things here, for giving me the lineup. I can have a more accurate look at what players are out here. So thank you for that. Deep just missed the puck and comes back out. Go with it.
There, that's pretty much the Rosetta Stone for us.
That's right, yes. Deep. Trying to drop the puck back. It takes himself and rings it around the boards. Foy with it. Foy just misses it. Can Nowlin get there? Excuse me, that's Joza. Not quite. Eagles all over that. As Bevan tries to get the power play entry. 52 seconds left to go in this Eagle power play. Back to Bevan, with Pastalia making an aggressive play to the point. Evseev, back up top. Evseev to Foy. 28 seconds left to go in the Eagles power play. Joza looking to get a little bit of offense there, but it's back down low for the Eagles. In the slot, a good defensive play by Nowlin, and Snow covers up.
Yeah, Regis is down by 4 in this 5-1 game, but it looks like they haven't given up just quite yet. Given a lot of effort here on this penalty kill.
Puck sent down the length of the ice. Want to take the opportunity to give a shout out to Marty Richardson. Chris Acuna was just mentioning to me, he's a large part of the reason why Dog Nation is a thing. So, no, he's here right now. Thank you for helping make this this foundation a thing. As he comes to in front, Bostic trying to get another shot on. Bostic has a goal already in this game. A stop by the goaltender, which we found out Johnson is the man between the pipes in this game.
Yeah, a lot of good saves from Johnson. Apologize to Johnson for not giving him any shout-outs early in the game, but
now he gets all the credit.
Yes, he does. Only
Now
letting one in.
I don't know if we saw the shot count. Not sure if that's on game sheet. We'll try to get a hold of that eventually. But it's a big hit on the boards there by Beasley, it looks like. Nope, Ambrosio. Wouldn't have been surprised by either one of those players. .52 left in the game.
Still a lot of time. Raiders can make something happen, but now would be the time to start.
Purchase and Roberts on the faceoff. Purchase wins it. Down low for Bevan. It's on the back of the net. Player's battling for it. It bounces out. That's rare. Snow unable to get his glove on it as Fisher tries to put it on net. August Berglund battling for the puck on the far boards. As the puck comes out of the Raiders zone, Eagles with it now. Majors trying to dump it in. And Acuna sends it the other way, a lot of back and forth. No one really on puck here as Purchase makes a high hit on Roberts. But here's Roberts with it now. He'll put it on. And Johnson freezes the puck. You know, one thing I've noticed in these two games, Joe, is we're not jamming any music out here.
I just noticed that right now. I did not realize that. You're right.
Those moments of silence, usually we'd be getting the copyright claim on YouTube, but not today. Iggy Cole with the puck in the corner. Comes back to Backus, hops over his stick. Over to Eli Beck. Now here comes Walker with a shot. And a good save as he gets fallen on top of, and he looks like he's in some pain. They'll get a whistle. Walker down on the ice. We'll see a replay on that. It was a
that was a pretty heavy hit.
Heavy hit from, I think, one of Joza, or it might have been Beck. Doesn't really matter. Walker getting checked out by his teammates right now, and they're signaling to bring the coach over. Not a good sight to see. As that side of the rink has gotten a little bit quieter. Walker slowly getting up to his knees and to his feet. Teammates helping him out. That's definitely good. We'd like to see that.
That is a relief. You get a hit like that, you don't know what's happening.
And a respectful round of applause from the Raiders and Eagles crowds as the faceoff comes outside of the Raiders zone. Walker slowly made his way to the Eagles bench, and we hope he's okay. Back to hockey, Joe.
Back to hockey.
One of my favorite things. Deep with the puck. Back to the defenseman. Foy was hit there by Cole. Cole and Foy were going at it a little bit, but Joza trying to push it forward. Now Cole has it. Cole, high slot, trying to find Farber. Cole stepping up. Puck almost kept in the zone. But now it's Purchase coming the other way. A good back check by Joza. Purchase sent the puck over the net.
Yeah, Purchase looks like he really wants that hat trick.
Sure does. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and they score. Was that Ben Purchase? Did he get the hattie?
Did I just call that? Did I just call that? Let's see.
Did Joe Osborne just win bingo here? I think he did.
Wow. And they got an assist by Deep, I believe.
Yeah, that's number 13. Ben Purchase with the hattie. I don't see any hats on the ice, but I don't think anyone wants.
I forgot my hat today, but I don't think I'd throw it.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of these people want to waste the hats they spent money on, and there's also that net in front of the ice.
There is a net blocking potential hattage.
Potential hattage. That's great. Here's Ambrosio looking to get one back here. A little bit of a sad sight to see for the Raiders here today, but on the other side of the things, Eagles, all smiles.
Especially from Purchase.
Yeah.
He's had a great game today. Deep as well. I believe he's had 1 goal.
And probably a couple assists as well.
Oh, yeah. One being the one we just saw.
Langston gets it to Fisher, but turned over to the Raiders, and here they go. Pasalia dumping it deep, and a little stick to the head there. I think that's going to be a penalty on the Raiders. You know, that was a little more coincidental than it seems. As just in the back of the screen there, you can kind of see Pasalia. I think he's getting a high stick call for this, which it makes sense. You can kind of see that, and he was interfered with. That's the part I don't love about that, is that whoever was on the other side of that for the Eagles gave him a little bit of shove after he had clearly gotten rid of the puck. And he's not too happy about it.
Nope.
Had his stick up high. Very coincidental. Let's see if the Raiders can kill this off.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating when it's just accidental.
Yeah.
You're just trying to play your best game.
Puck comes back up top, kept in. Gogol's going to dump that behind the net. Purchase on it. Purchase already has 3 goals. Can he get a 4th? Here's a one-timer coming from Bevan, but it was stopped by Snow. Gogol walking in, back down low, deep. Tried to get that on, it went wide. Gogol over to Bevan. Jack Bevan looking for options, tries to find the bumper play there. Bevan. It's back down for deep to Purchase. Purchase trying to find Gogol, but the pass was picked off by Roberts and sent down the ice. Gunlock is checked in, along with Bostic on the penalty kill. Oh, a chance in front. Nothing doing there as a shot comes from the point and it sails wide. Puck sent all the way down once again. Meaning some good penalty kill work here from the Raiders, Joe.
Yeah, they have done one thing good this game, and it has been with the penalty kill. They've been keeping the pressure on, making sure no goals, although there have been 6, none of those goals have been scored during the PK.
With all the talent Valor has, that's a tough penalty or power play to compete against, and I think that's one takeaway for the Raiders here, is that they've looked pretty good on that penalty kill. Langston in on the forecheck, and Martina's there as well. Martina rips one, and Snow was able to get a stop on it. Lou, D to D, back to Lou. D to D again. Big hit by Ambrosio, no call, as Pasalia out of the box. Another successful penalty kill for the Raiders. Some bodies flying around now. Ooh. Big hit by Bostic.
Raiders are getting a little messy.
Yeah, people just falling on top of each other here.
Yep.
My goodness. Ambrosio with the puck. Ambrosio has 2 sticks right now. One just kind of fell into his hands. Just over 8 minutes to go in the 3rd period. Ambrosio was trying to center for Farber, but puck went wide. Lou with it. Lou across to Sieve. Up to Fisher. Up to the right here, a potential breakaway here for Purchase. Purchase scores, he has a 4th. On the breakaway, makes it 7-1, and Purchase has bought himself 4 goals.
Can you believe it? Purchase again. Yeah, he just kind of uses his speed there and is able to get ahead of the defense. The back check just isn't fast enough, and that's another top shelf goal for Purchase.
As if to put a bit of a ribbon on this very likely win for the Eagles, still with 7 minutes 30 seconds to go in the 3rd period. Pasalia has the puck on the left side, gets it all the way deep, still on it. Bostic there as well. Fisher trying to get it out. Bostic there, Ambrosio keeping it in. Ambrosio, high slot, picked off there by Majors. Ambrosio trying to chip it off the boards. Unable to make that work. It comes back to the Raiders zone, where Eli Beck will pick up some speed. Turns on the Jets. Here he goes. Gets it. Sorry about that. Gets it deep into the Eagles zone. Multiple bodies on that. Off the boards, it comes back to Backus. Beck trying to put it towards the net, but it comes to Fisher off a Raider stick and back deep. Physical work by Berglund. And here come the Eagles the other way. Bevan with a nice move, but an even better defensive play by Backus. Backus come the other way, a little hourglass skating as he shoots, and a stop by Johnson. Neilio flipping it towards the net. Nowlin able to keep the puck in momentarily, but it slips out of the Raiders zone, and perhaps a fortunate move there by Backus, and not sure what the call was there. My eyes weren't on the puck. What'd you see, Joe?
Yeah, I believe, yeah, it looks like
Eagles penalty.
it is an Eagles penalty. I didn't see anything in particular, but
Didn't catch the ref's call either, but Raiders will head to the power play here as they're down by 6. Can they shorten that lead? Puck drop. Back to Lou as the Eagles won the faceoff and send it the length of the ice. Just over 5 minutes to go in this third and final period. Ambrosio takes the puck from Nowlin. Had a little bit of trouble with it. Raiders will regroup again. Backus taking it himself. A good defensive play by the Eagles, penalty killing. Ambrosio down there. Up top, Backus. Over to Nowlin. Nowlin shoots, deflection wide. That went off the stick of Bostic. Big hit with hands up there by Martina. Puck comes back to Nowlin, some good puck movement, a shot on, and Johnson with the stop.
yeah, Regis is handling this power play really well. It's a running clock now, coming down to 4 minutes left.
Six goal differential means run clock.
But to their credit, they are handling this power play, moving the puck well,
Sure are.
putting some shots on goal.
Puck on the ice, and the pass not handled quite by Iggy Cole. Cole off the backboards to Nowlin. Nowlin off the glass, trying to find Farber. But the Eagles in Barone dump it back deep, and here comes Nowlin back the other way. 3:30 left in the third period.
Eagles now back to full strength.
Puck comes to Bennett Roberts. And Farber in a race with the puck. Cole still out there giving his best. And boy, what an admirable quality when you're losing by 6. To still be skating your absolute hardest is another thing I really love about this Iggy Cole kid. And the rest of the team for that matter.
Yeah, Regis still has that fighting spirit throughout this game. You notice it as you're watching the game. Even though the Eagles have put on a lot of points, Regis has kept up the energy.
Connor Foy with it. Sending it up, but it's deflected off of a stick and back on into the Raider possession. Owen Sparks out there. Here comes Bevan the other way. .37 out there, that's Mates, who I believe scored one of the 7 Valor goals. He wasn't on my initial roster, but Mates with a goal in the game and just went to the bench. Icing for Raiders, puck back in the defensive zone. Time winding down, 150 and counting. Back down in the corner, it's Langston fighting for it. Brubaker up to Sparks, unable to get it out of the zone. 1:30 left. A shot towards the net, deflected wide. Gunlock trying to send it up for Sparks. Slides underneath his stick. And Majors is back with it. Majors and Foy on defense for the Eagles. Screaming Eagles with it. Majors over to the right side. Here's a shot coming. Goes wide. Deep with a nice move at the top of the circle. Still with it. Deep with a shot. And Snow handles it well.
Great puck handling there by Deep. Saw it in the last game. You see it a lot this game. He's a really skilled player. And can easily tell.
In the words of Mike Lynch, we have the speedy clock going now. Fast clock. Barone with a shot, stopped by the pad of Sparks. Berglund chipping that off the boards. Bennett Roberts trying to get the puck deep. Raiders are offside currently. Didn't matter, puck went out of play. 17 seconds left in the run clock, third period.
Looks like the game will finish with that. Raiders going out to hug their goalie. Valor's doing the same.
7-1 final. Eagles, the winners.
And that concludes the Holy Wars.
Sure does. Hey, Raiders on the losing side of both contests, but hey, fun ones nonetheless.
Fun ones nonetheless.
So thank you, Joe, for joining me on the broadcast. Thank you to the Bosick family for sponsoring. Thank you to Dog Nation for everything you do for our Colorado hockey community.
And will we get a prayer circle after this game?
Absolutely we will.
Awesome.
So we'll go do that. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Joseph Osborne and Liam Waters from the South Suburban Sports Complex rink. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.
Have a great night.